Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. J.P. Arancibia steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. But the runner's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Shane Victorino digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Right fielder
Mookie Betts will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now another one hit deep to left. Monster in left. Rusney Castillo will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he falls behind 0-2. High pop-up. Blanco is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the catcher Ryan Hannigan. Here comes the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Alan Craig stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they push this lead up to 9 now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now
A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia as this lead got even wider. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. High in the air out to center field. Pereira is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate again, Shane Victorino, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Gone! A solo home run here for Shane Victorino. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Pereira going back on it. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, center fielder.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting,
Rusney Castillo stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Ryan Hennigan. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Alan Craig strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Darnell Sweeney will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Emmanuel Burris.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 4.
Settling in now, Andres Blanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts. Fastball right there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Genmar Gomez is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Genmar Gomez.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
the shortstop.
A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting.
It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. But there to make the play is Burris, and there's your first out.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the third time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Now batting, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
It's a solo shot for Chris Young. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. And Borges will take this one in for round number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Ryan Hennigan digging, looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. This is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Hennigan. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Altair going back on it, still going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Dustin Pedroia is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that two-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His fourth in the ballgame as the blowout continues. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, coming into this game, we knew they had a good 3, 4, 5 section of their lineup. But gosh, they look like the 27 Yankees right here. Now that's back-to-back.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Mookie Betts will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
And you know, with that wall here at Fenway, you're going to get some home runs that are just high fly balls that sort of drop right over the top of the wall. But that wasn't happening here. There ain't any ballpark that was going to hold this one. I mean, that thing might be over in Cambridge somewhere.
Stepping in, Rusney Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
The batter, catcher.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. And no shot to get this. It's off the monster. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single.
First baseman, number 5.
So standing in, Alan Craig. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest.
Cody Ashe will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. And the Red Sox were led offensively this afternoon by this Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today, a spring training matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Caleb Joseph makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Garen Cecchini is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Shane Victorino is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Ryan Lamar is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Number 0 is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Will Middlebrooks will also enter as he takes over at third base. Sean Hoyle is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Justin Maxwell is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Christian Vasquez is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Alan Craig is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Sandy Leon is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Devin Marrero is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Chris Young is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Marco Hernandez is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Travis Shaw is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Brock Holt is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 26, Brock Holt.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Noah Ramirez will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. Here's Chris Davis now. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Your attention, please.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Middlebrooks. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Rick Porcello will be the new pitcher. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez will come in and pitch now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. Blake Swihart comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, number 23.
Christian Walker is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Francisco Pena is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Jimmy Paredes is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Paul Yanish is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Henry Urrutia is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. L.J. Hose is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Kim is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Matt Wieters is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Pedro Alvarez is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Ryan Flaherty is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Nolan Reimold is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field.
Nolan Reimold.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now. Hey, go ahead, stay ahead right here.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of at-bat and the kind of swing you're going to want to see here in spring training. He's on this pitch all the way, and he looks like he's in mid-season form here, and that was a bomb. It's nice to get things started.
That all games this season will be broadcast.
I'm Eric Harris, and this is MLB.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Steve Lyons, and this...
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show 16. Here's Mike Napoli now. High pop-up. Pena has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
Dustin Pedroia digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Dylan Bundy will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
37. Dylan Bundy.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Reimold racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth.
Will Middlebrooks gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oliver Drake is on, and he'll take over on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oliver
Out in front of it, strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. And the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the... Mark Trumbo makes his way to the...
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Henry Owens will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there and left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
Brian Johnson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Adam Jones stands in. Carson Smith will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out. Runs up and gets this one down. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Nolan Reimold has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. Stephen Wright will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Oh, and this ball is launched out to left field. The only question is the height, but he's got plenty of that too. It's long gone, a home run.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Christian Walker steps in now. Koji Uehara will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Red Sox, number 19, Koji Uehara.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo shot down the line in right as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Pedroia comes up with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Joe Kelly will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Matt Barnes will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Bradley. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Xander Bogaerts will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
T.J. McFarland will come in and pitch now. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, and it's a 7-2 game now. Ryan Mattis is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17, Brian.
Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
He's safe.
Brock Holt steps into the box. Jason Aquino will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and reined in one away. Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Giovanni Gallardo will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Gallardo pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Standing in now, Garen Cecchini, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting,
Blake Swihart will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again.
Well, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Mike Napoli, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Drilled on the ground to short. Hardy's there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
Kevin Gossman will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Here's Will Middlebrooks now, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A pause, and the 0-2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Will Middlebrooks as they've taken a two-run lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now. David Ortiz strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Odrisamer Despaigne will be the new pitcher.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Your attention. Your attention, please. Your attention, please.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB The Show 16.
Hello, baseball fans. Matt Vasgersian here.
Your attention, please.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 8 runs already in this inning. The 0-1 on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. Walker is there. Underhanded flip. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Mark Trumbo will stand in now as he'll get us going in the top of inning number 3.
And we've yet to see a 0 on that scoreboard so far, so he'll be looking to get something started again.
Heath Hembry will come in and pitch now. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 12, Dario Alvarez.
Dario Alvarez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Runs up and gets this one down. Pedroia scoops it up. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Nolan Reimold will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out. Now in the box, Brock Holt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Turned on down the line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Alvarez looking up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3. Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Garen Cecchini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Darren O'Day will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Oh, and now this ball's given a ride as well. Out to deep left center field. Outfield on the move, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Number 68 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Here's Mike Napoli now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Brad Brock will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. High and deep to right center field. Jones going back, still going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Back to the mound and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now, as this thing's going to load the bases.
Brock Holt will stand in, and remember, he's the guy that started this mess, as they've now batted around here in the inning.
And from a defensive point of view, they're no closer to getting out of the inning than they were the first time he came up the bat.
Jones looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his 2nd of the game, as the blowout continues.
Just when you thought this inning couldn't possibly get any worse, how about a grand slam? It's getting uglier and uglier with every passing batter.
Here's Jackie Bradley now to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit high and deep out to left. Reimold ranging back. A leaping effort by Reimold, but he comes up empty. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His fourth in the ball game as this lead got even wider. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Will Middlebrooks. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Jones going back on it to the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting number 34.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting. Right
Brock
fielder.
Holt stands in again here with two home runs already to his name in this one. Taken high and deep to right. Alvarez racing back. Gone! So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So standing in, Garen Cecchini. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Alvarez ranging back. Still ranging back. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Blake Swihart will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his fourth of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. So coming to the plate, Mike Napoli, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. One out and a runner on second base. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones moves over. In there, a base hit.
Second baseman, number
Dustin
13.
Pedroia comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt. He's getting good pitches to hit and then just letting it rip.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Third baseman.
Will Middlebrooks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Jones going back on it, still going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And oh, I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are 2 gone now. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Jones racing back to the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Drilled to the right side. Taken in by Scope. And it's in time at first. And Nolan Reimold will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And he is in there. Around third and being waved on home. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Francisco Pena.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
The first baseman, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Ground ball left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles down on just 4. Brock Holt is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in 1 game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The second baseman, number 15.
So a solo shot down the line in left, his 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Third baseman,
Will Middlebrooks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
the shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's enough.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Into the seats, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Alvarez on the move. But he won't get there. It falls in. Garen Cecchini digging, looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Alvarez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 23.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Reimold going back, and that ball is gone. It's grand salami time.
The first baseman, number 12.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 6th of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the...
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Will Middlebrooks. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run.
The shortstop, number 2.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting
And Ortiz just a fraction early there as his ball's lifted foul and out of play to the right. Now a swing by Ortiz, and Big Papi drills this one deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run.
Now batting, right fielder,
A solo home run for David Ortiz. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Hardy onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jonathan Scope will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
J.J. Hardy.
Now a bunt attempt here. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one. Jackie Bradley Jr. is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A shot down the first baseline. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Now batting.
Garen Cicchini gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball high and deep, heading for the monster, and over the monster, home run. A solo shot here to the left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Mike Napoli now. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Mike Napoli.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to the left, his 5th in this game, as this lead got even wider.